Have you ever noticed something strange? A company can tell you they care about your health, your happiness, your work-life balance, and your future. And yet somehow, after years of working there, you're still living paycheck to paycheck. You get free snacks, you get health insurance, you get a gym membership, you get company events, you get pizza parties, and somehow, you never seem to get rich. Today, we're going to talk about one of the biggest illusions in modern employment, the good benefits illusion. Because sometimes what looks like a benefit is actually a golden cage. And once you see it, you'll never look at workplace perks the same way again. Let's start with a story. Meet Jake. Jake is 29 years old. He works for a large tech company in Texas. His office has free coffee, free snacks, a beautiful gym, game rooms, weekly team lunches, and amazing health insurance. Every time someone visits his office, they say the same thing. Wow. You're so lucky to work here, Jake agrees at first. But after 5 years, something starts bothering him. His rent has doubled, his grocery bill has increased, his car insurance costs more. Everything around him is getting more expensive, but his salary, not so much. He gets small raises every year, just enough to make him feel appreciated, not enough to actually change his life. Then one day he gets a call from a recruiter. Another company offers him $25,000 more per year, same type of work, less fancy office, no free snacks, no game room, no company happy hour, and Jake hesitates. Why? Because he feels like he's giving up something valuable. Think about that. He's being offered $25,000 more and he's worried about losing free granola bars. That's how powerful corporate perks can be. Now don't get me wrong, health insurance matters, retirement plans matter, paid time off matters. Real benefits can absolutely be valuable. The problem starts when perks are used to distract you from the thing that matters most, your actual compensation. Companies know something about human psychology. People don't always calculate value logically. We calculate emotionally. If your boss gives you a free lunch every Friday, it feels like generosity. If your boss gives you an extra $4,000 per year, you barely notice after taxes. One feels personal, the other feels invisible, and companies understand this. Think about free snacks. You walk into the office. There's unlimited coffee, chips, cookies, energy drinks, fruit. Everything looks free. It feels like the company is taking care of you. But let's do some math. Suppose you consume $5 worth of snacks every workday. Over a year, that's around $1,250. Sounds nice. Now imagine your salary is $10,000 lower than what you could earn elsewhere. Would you trade $10,000 for $1,200 of snacks? Of course not. But when the benefit is delivered daily, it feels bigger than it actually is. That's the illusion. Now let's talk about the office gym. A company says, we care about employee wellness. So they build a gym. Employees love it. It feels premium. But ask yourself something. Would you rather have a free gym membership worth $600 a year or an extra $8,000 in salary? The answer is obvious. Yet many people emotionally overvalue the gym because they see it every day. The salary difference is hidden. The perk is visible. And visible things feel more valuable. Here's where things get even more interesting. Many perks aren't just about making you happy. They're designed to keep you attached to the company. Think about health insurance in America. For millions of workers, losing a job doesn't just mean losing income. It means losing health care. That's terrifying. Especially if you have children, a chronic medical condition, or a spouse depending on your plan. Suddenly, quitting becomes much harder. Even when you know you're underpaid, even when you hate your job, even when better opportunities exist, the benefit becomes an anchor, and sometimes that anchor keeps people in place for years. This creates something economists call switching costs. Switching costs are the penalties you experience when moving from one option to another. Companies love high switching costs. Why? Because the harder it is for employees to leave, the less pressure there is to increase pay. Think about it. Imagine two companies. Company A pays you well. Company B pays less but surrounds you with perks. The more emotionally attached you become to those perks, the less likely you are to leave. And the less likely you are to leave, the less negotiating power you have. Here's another example. Unlimited PTO. Sounds amazing, right? Unlimited paid time off. Take as much vacation as you want. At least that's how it's marketed. But studies have repeatedly shown something interesting. Many employees with unlimited PTO actually take fewer vacation days than employees with fixed vacation policies. Why? Because nobody knows what amount is truly acceptable. People fear being judged. People fear looking lazy. People fear hurting their careers. So they end up taking less time off. A benefit that sounds incredible on paper often delivers less value in reality. Again, the illusion. Let's zoom out. Imagine two workers. Sarah earns $90,000. She has average benefits. Michael earns $75,000. He has amazing perks, fancy office, free meals, events, massage chairs, game rooms. Everyone envies Michael. Nobody envies Sarah. 10 years later, Sarah invested the salary difference. She built savings. She bought assets. She created financial security. Michael enjoyed free lunches. Who is actually better off? Most people focus on today's comfort. Wealth is built by focusing on long-term ownership. And that's the real issue. Perks often make employment more comfortable, but comfort is not the same thing as wealth. A comfortable employee can still be financially stuck. A comfortable employee can still be one paycheck away from stress. A comfortable employee can still spend 40 years working without ever achieving financial freedom. The company benefits from your comfort. You benefit from your ownership. Those are not always the same thing. Now, before someone says, so benefits are bad. No, not at all. Some benefits are incredibly valuable, especially healthcare, retirement matching, education assistance, and disability coverage. Those can genuinely improve your financial future. The mistake is assuming every benefit is equally valuable. It's not. A free hoodie isn't wealth. A pizza party isn't wealth. A game room isn't wealth. A company picnic isn't wealth. A branded water bottle isn't wealth. And free coffee definitely isn't wealth. Real wealth comes from income growth, investments, ownership, assets, and skills that increase your market value. Those things matter far more than office perks. Here's a simple question that can change your career forever. Whenever a company offers a benefit, ask yourself, if they removed this perk tomorrow and gave me the cash value instead, would I still be excited? If the answer is no, the perk probably isn't worth as much as you think. This single question cuts through the illusion instantly. The smartest employees understand something most people never learn. Your employer's goal is not to make you wealthy. Your employer's goal is to get maximum value from your labor. That's not evil. That's business. Your responsibility is to maximize the value of your time. That's your business. And if you don't evaluate perks critically, you may end up confusing convenience with compensation. The next time you walk into an office with free snacks, free coffee, a beautiful gym, and a game room, ask yourself one question: would I rather have all of this or financial freedom? Because the biggest trap isn't bad benefits. The biggest trap is believing good benefits are the same thing as wealth. They're not. And the moment you understand that difference, you start thinking like an owner instead of an employee. And that mindset changes everything.